All right, we're going to do what we can to combat the wind and try to turn into it. But what it looks like is roughly it's a little bit over 7.5 square, it looks like. But the request was about the ceiling, the roof. You've definitely got material failure here. I mean, you don't have to be a roofer to see that all of these seams have failed here. See this? This is the parting wall. Just wanted you to see for yourself how the material's getting dried out and porous. The flashings are entirely shot though, just everywhere. It's bad. So I don't want to pull that too much because I don't know what you all are looking to do. This is a no-no. This looks like a next door when they installed their roof. The issue is like this. Now what happens when your tires start to look like this? You start to lose the ability to hold air once you start being able to see the steel treads on a tire of your car. The roof is the same way. This skylight is wide open. You can see this here. But whatever you can see with the human eye, obviously, I'm giving you an up close so you can see where the rain is having an opportunity to get in. Also, the skylight, this should be lifted, but this is open at this dog ear. This is open at this dog ear. Looks like somebody used some latex caulk, which never on outside. Again, here's your material. You can see the water's getting in up here and coming out here. That's this differential state. Plus, again, you don't have to be a roofer to see that all the flashing on every roof perforation and intersection has failed. See this? This, then again. So let's go back and take a look at the edge metal capping. So first, again, wide open, right? This is just flaking apart. So you can't just coat this. This has got to be scraped off and then reflashed. Same thing, it's getting in and just running down. These nails have popped. Same thing, basically, everywhere else. Everywhere where there's flashing, the edge metal, oh, drain box. Let me back up a little bit so you can see. So this is torn. This is open. So essentially, where the edge metal capping is open everywhere. And you should take care of this rubber while it's starting to crack. If you're not going to put a new roof on it, the very least you want to do is to coat it. You can either be coated with the aluminum or it can be coated with white elastomeric. White elastomeric is a little bit more expensive, but of course it's because it lasts twice as long. Aluminum coating lasts a year or two, depending on the seasons. But the aluminum coating is not a waterproofer like the elastomeric is, but it does reflect the sun up and away from your roof because the sun does this. Dries it out, splits it up, and then when it gets dried out enough, it starts to separate. That's what's already happened here. The flashing points of the plumbing stack. Around the skylight and both party wall intersections there and across the ridge right there. Looks like somebody tried to spare on the aluminum coating there. This is a mistake that people make. They try to brush it on and stretch it as far as it'll go, which is never a good deal. You want it on as thick as possible. You're supposed to put it on one way, and then as it dries and you get all the way to the end, you go install it in a crisscross pattern, so it's woven almost like plaid crisscross pattern. But you can tell from the brush marks, they're trying to stretch it. And they didn't flash around the skylight. This skylight actually should be lifted. It should be raised up and put on a 2x4. We have rubber walls wrapped around it on all 4 sides so that you don't have this problem. And that way it's rubber there at the intersection of the skylight and the roof rather than flashing, because the flashing is almost always going to do this. So this has got to be cut back. That's got to be cut back. Cut back. Raise the skylight. Put a 2x4, 2 foot by 3 foot by 2 foot by 3 foot box on it. Wrap it in rubber walls. Then reset the skylight. Flash it to the deck. And then, like I said, if you're not going to put a new roof on it, since it's looking like this, at the very least, you want to coat it. It's like that everywhere. It's not cracked up in one spot or the other. So what does the coating do? The coating moisturizes it. It keeps the sun off of it, which keeps it from cracking up, prevents it from it inhibits it from cracking, reflects the sun back off of it. The sun is obviously your worst enemy, so I'll send this video over to you. I just want you to see that this is this condition everywhere, from the back chimney, from the back driveway, all the way. Here.